I owe a lot to SEPA. If SEPA had not given me a fellowship, I never would have embarked on my life's trajectory. And at the same time, I think I also recognize that the area that I'm working in has become enormously significant and important for the world at large. Climate change, as we all know, is an existential crisis for humanity. There's just no other way of describing it. It will cause catastrophic changes to our climate, to sea level rise, and will cause mass migration and lead to a huge amount of vulnerable populations getting impacted. When I looked at the whole issue of how renewable energy could address this problem, I realized that 3/4 of carbon emissions come from the energy sector. I felt that we were not, as a world, doing enough about it, and so I thought it would be a really good place in which to reshape my career into. The way I see my role is really as a problem solver. Today, we have a total portfolio of about 10 gigawatts of wind and solar farms set up across more than 130 sites in different parts of the country. We are the largest company in India, and over the years, we have now demonstrated that the cost of renewables can be brought down. We've helped create the entire ecosystem of hiring people, training them, and now we are at a point where we are demonstrating the technology of how to combine renewables with batteries, which is essential to managing the grid of the future. Therefore, the role that we are playing is fundamental to humanity's efforts to deal with climate change. The thing that SEPA taught me was thinking independently and thinking globally. Climate change is a multilateral problem. It involves multiple disciplines as well. SEPA brings together the disciplines of economics, international politics, human rights, and so I think SEPA can bring insights to this issue which are fairly unique. But one other thing it gave me, and that was the sense of giving. 30 years ago, I was somebody studying far away in India, and yet they chose to give me this fellowship. And I think that gave me the sense that giving back is extremely important, because that can influence other people's lives in all sorts of ways. That may take many, many years to play out, but the benefits of that can be quite enormous. Now, when I look at the future, it appears to me that we've only just begun to scratch the surface. The task that we need to address is absolutely enormous. My experience, if it has taught me something, is that if you shoot for something big, then there's a fairly good chance that you might achieve it. But if you don't shoot for it, there's a 100% chance that you won't achieve it. If you want to do things that are of meaningful impact, you must have the confidence and the self-belief that you will be able to achieve it. And I think that is half the battle won in trying to get something unique done with your life.